Hey guys, in this video I'll quickly be talking about the CSS box model. Without further ado, let's just get started. So I've created a div here that says this is a div, and then I have a big container on which I've actually applied a class of a box, and I've given it a padding 50 pixel, a margin 50 pixel, a width and a height of 500 pixels. And this is what you see in front of you. The box model is actually displayed in the computed tab. If you actually go here, the margin is actually the orange thing that you see in front of you. Let me just again hover over it by pressing the Command-Shift-C key. And as you can see, the orange thing is a margin. The yellow thing is the border, the green thing is the padding, and the blue thing is actually the content space that's available within it. So if I actually, let's say, just zoom out and then press Command-Shift-C, you can see the height and the width of this particular element is 500 pixels because I've set it to be 500 pixels. And you can see, so we have the margin. The margin is something that's applied around. The border is something that's actually applied at the edges or the border of the element that you've applied to it. And the padding is actually something that gets applied inside of the box. So for example, as you can see here, let me just darken the border as well so you can see it much better. So the margin is this particular space that you see around you. The border is obviously on the edges, and the padding gets applied on the inside. But irrespective of whatever we've applied, the margin in no way ever changes the height and the width of the box. So does the padding also does not change, at least in this particular model. It does not change the height or the width, and the border does not as well. And you can actually hover over these things to actually see where they are. And that's pretty much what the box model looks like. There's one other thing that I'd want you to know is, for example, if I actually go here and I say box minus sizing and then change it to from a border box, which it currently is, to a content box. What happens now is, if I actually hover over it, you can see the height and the width have increased from 500 to, let's say, 608. So what happened here is the height, after I've actually made it content box, the height and the width that I've set actually get applied to the content. It says the height and the width that you've actually set would now be the height and the width that the content take, and everything else is going to be added on top of it. So the height and the width is actually 500, and the padding at the bottom and the left, all of that gets added. So for example, the padding left and the top actually now are going to be added to the 500, which is going to make it 600. And then we have a 4 and 4 pixel border on the top and the bottom, so that's going to make it a total of 608. So both the width and the height are now increased to 608, and that's pretty much it. I don't want to make this video longer than it's necessary. That basically is the box model in a nutshell. So do subscribe, to hit the bell icon, do let me know if you need anything else, but that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.